Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fast growing gear site on the web. And today we're going to uncrate Antigravity's small format lithium battery. It's the AG series. What's up, Speed Addicts fan? Before we jump in and tell you all about these small format lithium batteries from Antigravity, do us a favor, subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. Stay up to date on the latest parts and gear coming your way in the power sports industry. We're going to work hard to educate you and give you that first look. If you're subscribed, then you'd never have to worry about missing out. Also, if you have questions before you buy when it comes to motorcycle or power sports parts in general, our rider support team is always standing by. So if you're on the fence, talk to them. Rider support's available, live chat, phones, emails, whatever you need to do. Make sure you're finding the right part for your application. While speedaddicts.com is pretty good at pointing you in the right direction when it comes to vehicles and parts, it's always best, if you're not sure, to check with our team, and we'll make sure to treat you like family over there at speedaddicts.com. We appreciate you shopping with us. That does support us here. Okay, there's a link in the description below. They'll get you right over to all the Antigravities at speedaddicts.com. The Antigravity is one of our preferred vendors for lithium batteries. This is a huge advantage over lead acid, those traditional lead acid batteries, which are very heavy. They tend to lose their charge quickly, so if you're not riding often, you're going to come out to a dead battery. You're going to have to use a trickle charger on those old school batteries, and they're just big, heavy bricks. So this is the most affordable weight reduction you can get for your vehicle. Now, the small formats are not direct replacements for your typical lead acid applications. They are smaller on purpose to save the maximum amount of weight. This is not a daily driver. This is a race application, or as we in the industry would call it, closed course use only, please. Now they have four different versions of the AG series, from AG 401 all the way up to 1601. As you move up, you get more cranking amps, more overall amp hours stored in the battery, and so it's going to allow you to start a bigger vehicle. Okay, now these small formats also don't have their recharge technology, which if you're just looking for an anti-gravity or a lithium ion for a daily driver, a street vehicle of any type, just go with the regular ones. Don't worry about saving the extra couple pounds here. That's what this is about. And you get their restart technology and some things that are better for street applications. Now, when you are going to install the small format battery in your vehicle, Antigravity is going to give you a couple of these foam shims, because it's likely this is going to be smaller than your battery box. Or if you're using some sort of crazy custom application, you're going to have to make it fit. Orientation is not important with lithium ion. You can mount them upside down if you needed to. You got some sort of custom application. It's not like lead acid that it has to be up and down. They're also going to give you some hardware for the terminals here. Okay, so that's what comes in the box. You get the battery, you get the shims, and you get the terminal hardware. The AG401 is the smallest format. It's going to be 107, or MSRP 120. Then they have the 801, and we've got the 1201 on the table. This one's more like 200, and then finally like the 1601 is the biggest one. That's going to run you closer to 300, okay? So that is the lineup. Now, again, the advantages here are that they're going to be very, very light, and racing applications or serious enduro riders. If you've got electric start on any sort of race bike, or you have electric needs for your race machine, this is when you're going to go with this small format. Now, the other cool thing about lithium batteries is that they will hold that charge for a very long time. If you disconnect the battery terminals before you store the vehicle, this can last on standby up to a year. So no trickle charger needed. If you do need to charge your lithium ion battery, though, you will need a specific lithium ion capable charger. You can't use your lead acid charger unless it specifically says that it's compatible with lithium batteries. If you don't have a lithium charger, you want to get one. You'll see it as frequently bought together at speedaddicts.com. You can just add those to the cart with your battery right away. We like the Optimate, so that's usually what you're going to see over there. Now, all these small formats have slightly different case sizes and weights, but they're generally from right under a pound for the smallest one, and the largest one is about 3 pounds. So it's 60 to 70% less than lead acid. The smallest 404 is going to have 120 cranking amps, and then it goes all the way up to 480. And those are appropriate for different displacements on machines. That's all laid out on our site. I'm not going to go through them right now. Smallest one goes from 6 amp hours, then 11. This is 16 amp hours on the 1201, and finally 22 amp hours. And again, a pound up to 3 pounds. So we have a whole range here. I encourage you to go over to speedex.com to check out the specific specs. It'll have the case size and what displacement it's appropriate for. These power sports batteries carry a 3-year warranty from Antigravity. They are a U.S. company. They were U.S. founded by actual native Californian here. They're not far from us here in Southern California. They stand behind their products. First year is full replacement, and then it is a prorated replacement for year 2 and 3. Okay, the 404 or the 401 is good for 250 cc's. 801 goes up to 750. This guy goes all the way up to 1200 cc's, and so on. You get the point. Okay, so that is the lithium-ion small format, the AG series from Antigravity. We love them. You still have questions, you're not sure which one's right for you, talk to writer support over at speedaddicts.com over the phones, live chat, or emails. And if you have experience with Antigravity's lithium-ion batteries, please share your feedback with the crew here. That's it for today. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.